Wow, what up, world? Teasing Man Live is back on again. And it's time to look up, because I'm about to cook up. And on the Lizzo, I got to hook up. Yeah. We on the scene like the new Petey Green. And if you're blind, you probably see the man sitting next to me. My boy, the Chisholm boy, the Sam Chisholm, you hear me?
What's up with it?
My next door neighbor. Before we get started, this is something that was been in the making for a while, but I was BSing. It's on me. He been ready. But it's funny. We had a conversation the other day, and I thought to myself, I'm like, it would have been great for a podcast. It was like a very in depth. I told him about this before he got up here, and I said the spirit hit me today to do it. So this ain't like planned out to be something that you see once. This is like an ongoing thing. So you could call it a podcast, you could call it real talk, you could call it chopping it up, but we gonna call it having drinks and conversation.
Nah, let's call it neighbor to neighbor.
Neighbor to neighbor. In real life, in real time. Let me get my I like that.
Yeah.
Neighbor to neighbor. But y'all, I know y'all used to seeing me, and I know y'all know this guy, but y'all ain't used to seeing him in this light. So I appreciate you, first of all, for even, being vulnerable enough to step out here on the stage with me.
Cheers.
We here to talk positivity, but in our way. So it may come off as whatever the fuck ever at times, but it's well intentions behind it. So just look for the message and not the mess.
That's it.
Now that I got that introduction out the whizzy, I'm going to give my boy some time to kind of fill the people up. Who are you? Where you're from? What you do? What's your purpose in rocking with me on this level?
Well, everybody know I'm Sam Chisholm. That's Sam Chisholm, not Samuel Chisholm, but that's my real name. What is that? I was born 8/15/1975. If you didn't know.
Damn, that nigga old.
Yeah. But if you didn't know, California made, Louisiana raised. So I do have two teams that like I said, I do throw out there. But the Saints is my team.
Who that?
And
fuck the Cowboys.
49ers is my
and whoever,
team.
If you not a fan no more, because I said that, I don't want you to be a fan. Fuck you.
All right.
Who that? But outside of that, I respect you though. But if you a Cowboy fan football season, that we both. And what's your partner name? I always forget because I know he gonna watch.
Who that?
Camaro. He probably got another call by now. Say his real name.
That not Alvin, huh?
Alvin. Fuck you.
Right.
Well, I love you, but fuck you.
Chipmunks.
Who that? Who that?
Right.
Just seen Drew Brees get inducted first ballot.
That's right.
We had a first ballot Hall of Fame. In case people don't, that means he might be coming down here to the Louisiana
wait a minute.
Hall of Fame.
Wait, we got to set the record straight.
Go ahead.
We got to set the record straight.
Set the record straight.
We went one time, but we intentionally went, and we won one.
The Super Bowl, that is.
Correct.
Against who?
I ain't going to say.
Peyton Manning.
We don't win.
And guess what? Peyton Manning was originally. What Peyton Manning was born where?
New Orleans, Louisiana. If y'all didn't know.
Check the history. Their daddy was Archie.
And Archie over in Texas.
He raised his sons in the NO.
That's right.
And we beat. It was like one of those things like pigs were flying. You remember where you was? I still remember exactly where I was when the Saints won the Super Bowl. How did your day go after you won the Super Bowl? After we won the Super Bowl, what did you do step by step?
Let me tell you. When they won the Super Bowl, I ordered a cap that night.
A cap?
Yep.
What's a cap?
I wore the cap.
The cap. Oh, you wore the cap.
I got the cap. Ordered the cap.
Oh, you was one of them got it in advance just in case.
No. I got it as soon as they said 0-0. I ordered it.
Because the commercial come on right after, like.
Correct, but it already came on, and I ordered it right
this
in.
Motherfucker.
I ordered 0-0. I got it. I got two jerseys right now with it still on there. Colson and Reggie Bush.
So when did you know we was gonna win? Was it the Tracy Porter pick? When he went,
2 minutes.
you, that's so iconic.
That's right.
That's when I knew. When Tracy Porter picked that last pick and said, you.
That was it.
That's monumental.
It was
forever etched in history.
You
know what I'm saying? All my Saints fans stand up. And I'm actually from New Orleans for real. So you can't call me a bandwagon. And my guy we met in a place that's far from home, but it connected like Sprint. That's for the old heads, because that don't exist no more.
Yeah,
but
that's all right.
He been my neighbor for 10 plus years now. He's one of the most pivotal people in this community we live in. If you know, you know. So for y'all who don't know, we more like brothers than neighbors. Matter of fact, we are brothers. It's a difference when you live next to somebody for that extended amount of time. So we've got to know each other on a different level. And I can honestly say this is one of the most authentic, unique, kindest brothers I've run across along my journey, to the point where I say I could never not know him no more. No matter if I move on with my life. Like, he a part of it.
I'm going to follow him. Don't worry about him. I'm going to follow him where he goes. So he can't go nowhere no more. It's over, you know. So what they say, look, so 9, you got another brother.
Yeah. Everybody know when my people know your name, that means you're somebody. They know, they know my lady, of course, Constance. Shout out, babe, I love you. They know my baby mama, obviously, because she probably, my baby mama got more position in my family than me right now, because, Kaylee Joe. And if they had to choose, they choosing Kaylee Joe. And I ain't even mad at it. So, even if I was a deadbeat, my daughter forever straight, because I come from one of them families where they don't support deadbeats, and they take care of the deadbeats' children. So the children in our family never go without. So I'm thankful for my family. Shout out to the Lakeys and Henrys. You know what I'm talking about? You can shout your family out if you want to.
Always got too many of them Chisholms out there everywhere.
Sam Chisholm. Yeah. I just noticed that movie Denzel played in, Got Your Name?
That's correct.
What was that? That's the
Hateful Eight.
7 or the 7?
The Hateful
I said,
Eight.
Sam Chisholm. You got the historical name. So explain that. Where did your name come from? If they used it in a movie with Denzel, it must mean something.
Well, see, it's first name is Samuel, so it originated from God.
Oh,
I'm God's child.
Sam means God's child.
That's right. Samuel is God's child.
You sure right. Now that I think about it,
it's first and second Samuel in the Bible.
Okay.
So that's where it originated from. Like for my mama, she gave, like what said, give you back, gave me back to God, and that's where it comes from. That's how it started. That's how it always originated. What
about the Chisholm?
Chisholm started with black and white. It started from slavery days back in Mississippi and Memphis. So when you go from Mississippi to Memphis, you crossing
what they call the Dixie line or something?
That's right.
Yeah,
you crossing Mason-Dixon
I said
line.
it right.
Mm-hmm.
I'm proud of myself, y'all. I ain't gonna get there. The Dixie
right.
line.
But if people don't know, we like I said, we have a school up in Memphis.
Uh-huh.
It's a school up in Memphis that any race of Chisholm or any Chisholm, white, black, don't matter. You can actually go to school for free up there. All you gotta do is show your heritage of what you are a Chisholm. That goes from, like I said, Mississippi, Louisiana, Texas, North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, and of course, Tennessee, and of course, California, because I'm one of the California Chisholms. So that means, what I'm saying, we do all we got to do is show.
Damn, I'm learning something new. I asked the right question. I really didn't know that.
Like I said,
because I saw that movie though, but what I really want to know is, what was the first Chisholm that made y'all that name? I know it went on to become what you say, but who was the first to be put in the movie? Because it's your exact name put in the movie. So that means somebody.
It is.
It was a Sam Chisholm at a time. Who was that?
It was Samuel Chisholm. So it started, like, say, under, like, kind of like what you say, white culture. So you could say,
and for correction, the movie is called The Magnificent Seven.
Yeah, or The Hateful Eight.
No, that's with Samuel. The one with Denzel is The Magnificent Seven with your name.
Yeah,
just for if you look it up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Then when Denzel played a Western cowboy,
Correct.
he did that. If you don't remember, go ahead. I ain't
Mhm.
mean to cut you off.
Oh no, it's all good. It's so a lot of the history start, like I said, across the Mason Dixon line and everything else because we started kind of like in the I want to say Revolutionary War and the actual what that war is the Civil War because we were actually with like just say a white person in the war because we went up there just say with another white person to actually protect him and bring him back home.
Mm-hmm.
That's what the mission was to bring him back home to make sure that he gets back home to as they say his mother. But at the same time, we were nannies and stuff like that too. Uncles to kids that we didn't even know. Like
So
other
basically,
children,
like that time, like adopt
adopted
adopted
parents.
parents. That version of it.
Correct.
Then. Okay. Without
And
the system
correct.
that we know.
But
today.
no, we was all on the system of their system at the time.
Oh, so it was a system for that then too.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was a system at the time. That's like just say like now. You have certain ones that call you unc, they call you this, they call you that, they call you relative type names, and that's not even your relative. But when you treat people the right way and treat them the way you're supposed to, and make sure it don't matter if they don't have, you just make sure they have. Like I said, I do my neighbor here. If he don't have it, he gonna have it.
And I never one up them. This the only person on earth I never one up. Every time I try to shine on him,
Oh, you will. You always do.
he outdo me. I can't stand him. But go ahead.
You see, he one up me now.
No, I'm not.
I'm on his cast.
That means he finna go
cast.
find something else.
I'm on his cast. I'm on his time.
You know
now.
what? You're right.
Exactly. I'm on your
Big
time.
motherfucker.
I'm on your time, right?
I got Andy doing it
There
for
you
free.
I'm doing this
For free. How many of y'all could get Sam Chisholm on the camera to go on the worldwide internet? That must say something about me. Because I know the ones who know him like they supposed to know him. Yeah. I ain't gonna go there. But you kind of mentioned something interesting that kind of, I don't know if you're comfortable with talking about. You're a veteran.
Yeah.
Yeah. Marine, right?
Marine and Army.
Okay. Actually. So basically, what you just said about, kind of the foundation of the Chisholms kind of correlates to, you serving. Do you think that had a lot to do with you wanting to serve, being how the name Chisholm is directly connected to Heroes of War, and you want to do your part as a Chisholm?
I don't know, cause I'll say this. Kind of like the kind of history of my family. It starts like actually in Shreveport, Bossier.
That close?
Shreveport, Bossier, Benton. My mom was from Benton, Louisiana.
Yeah, I heard.
My daddy was from actually Bossier City, Louisiana.
How close is that in proximity?
About 12 miles.
So they had to walk the fuck?
Nah.
Oh, okay.
Nah.
My bad. No disrespect to him.
Nah.
Salute.
Yeah, I'm true.
You know what I'm saying? We gotta keep it entertaining.
I tell you, I get a little short version of it.
Okay.
In 1965, my mama graduated from C.H. Iron. That's in Benton, Louisiana. That was a school they combined with like 14, 15, 16-year-olds, and they got high school diplomas at that early age. See, back then in the 60s, it's still not really slavery, but it was slavery. They had so many stuff.
Break that down, because some people could be confused by that.
There
was slavery, but there wasn't.
Yeah. So back then, my mom was born in 1945, so she was right there in the World War II era, and kind of ending the World War II era. Okay, so they grew up with a lot of segregation going on during that time. So they had to move from. See, my family actually started in Mansfield. Then they moved from Mansfield, had to change names. They went from Blackwell or Blackman
because it was a powerful name.
Oh yeah, not really. It was a slave name.
Oh,
They was
so
on
it was
plantations.
on some righteousness. We don't want this name.
They was on plantations.
Okay,
So
yeah.
when you move from plantation to
Like
plantation,
Muslims
you had
do.
to change names.
Oh, you had to?
Yeah, so you could get a better job, or so you wouldn't go back to the original plantation.
Oh, before you go, you
Yeah.
just made something my mama told me a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
Make sense.
Yeah.
I said, Mama, why you gave me this lame ass name, Carl? She said, because on the application, they going to take you serious, son.
Correct.
And even if they see you black, they'll say your mama was smart enough to know that.
Well, yeah, but they might is.
You
Not
know,
really that. Not really that. See,
some similar, you know, I'm paraphrasing, but
no,
yeah.
but see, same thing over here. When you name, just say, I'm not gonna say because I don't know for sure, but I say like this: when we name our kids, we try to name our kids powerful names.
Not everybody.
Names of
Shabaka Kwikwa ain't powerful.
Nah, it's powerful too because it means something.
Well, it may be powerful, but it comes off as
no.
The perception. I know it could have the meaning.
Perception of it comes off as African.
Right.
African descent.
And that's not good in America.
Because a lot of people don't know either that we had Haitians down south. That's what New Orleans is mostly Haitian descent.
They call us baby headed.
Haitian descent. That's because
but not because no descent.
Yeah.
Because it's like its own country.
Nah.
New Orleans is its own country.
No, sir.
I think you got to separate us from Louisiana.
Haitians.
We our own country.
Haitians was with that French-American War.
You're right. You on point with that. I read about that. I read about that.
All right.
You on point. You on point.
But the thing about it is, when you go back a little further,
because the French ruled New Orleans before.
Right before Natchez was made. Before Natchez was made, right? You go back there to the 1700s, right? When you go to 1700s, Mississippi was actually Louisiana.
I heard about that.
That's correct.
Yeah.
Because Biloxi was the capital of Louisiana. If y'all didn't know, you can look in the history books. You can look in the book. But
wasn't Natchez like the first established city in Louisiana? Colony.
Correct.
Cane River. Everybody got to read about that book.
It's that Natchez, Nacogdoches thing.
Because before I got to Natchez, I read about Natchez in New Orleans in high school for a project.
But you know why?
And I was amazed when I actually saw Cane River.
Think about why. You got a lot of people here that's in Natchez that's French descent.
A lot.
Spanish descent.
A lot.
Just like I want to say a name. I want to say some.
Rachel.
Nah. I want to say a couple of names.
Okay.
That's actually like French descent, really French descent that I found out. Not the Rachel, Belos.
Yeah.
The Belos.
And this is not to disrespect
it's not
anyone.
To bash nobody.
This is
just
not to bash history nobody. We talk.
But it has a book down there in Melrose. That's a signed book about the people that came over on the ship over here. Mm-hmm.
Being how this the first established.
Correct.
So they probably had a lot of information.
That's correct. It has people that's on that book that are below and that are Matois.
I know that.
MJ,
free MJ.
And Licours.
I heard Licours.
The Licours are really French people.
So those are prevalent names down
there. Correct.
Because I always heard those names.
That's correct. They are a proud culture. And I applaud them. Because one thing about it is that we don't do, but they do a lot of, they stick together. They know their history, they speak together, they keep together, and get what they're gonna do. They're gonna make sure that their kids know their history.
Yeah.
They gonna make sure they know they a lot of them do Catholic.
Yeah.
That I know a lot of them do Catholic, and they actually.
That's what them Rachel's on. I ain't saying they in that category.
No. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Because the below, because Nate Nathaniel, of course, he cool, but his daddy, big. Mom, I love Big Below. That's what like he a mechanic, but he always was straight with me. Every time I encountered that man, I ain't gonna lie. Ain't nothing janky about him.
Nah.
At least not with me. Not my look in your eye and tell you, and he got that motherfucker. I'll tell you right now, bro. You getting I mean one time I had a car I brought up, he said, you better get you no motherfucking car. He said, what this gonna cause you me to fix this?
Yep.
He ain't even let me play myself. So salute to Below right there on that 2nd Street, 3rd Street. Let's give him a shout out.
3rd Street, Big Mom.
Yeah, and he's still up and running.
But you got if you get shot at Big Marvin, you get shot at the victim.
Well, you know, I'm just speaking on what I know.
That's the carburetor man.
Okay, well, all right, well,
carburetor
man. Speak to what you know.
And like I said, you know Nate.
Yeah, Nate was our neighbor.
Lil Marvin, because that's the electric man. He's the electric man.
In other words, shout out to the B-Lows.
Yeah, I got to speak about Jermaine too.
Y'all held in high regard over here. I can't speak for how nobody else feel about y'all, but we rock with y'all. So
well, what I was telling you though is like you got to look at. A lot of people think that we come from African descent and everything else. A lot of us may think that, but I put other on my application.
FBA, we FBAs.
That's because I believe in what was down south in New Orleans, what started down there, of Haitian descent. Because Haitian descent is where we come from. Because guess what? You talk sometimes when you get mad, you get to talking that's Haitian.
Remember Sham, you understand me?
That's right, that's Haitian.
Bitch nigga.
That ain't French.
You know how we riding.
That's Haitian.
Day,
a lot
every
of Haitian.
day. Yeah.
That's right.
You know a New Orleans nigga anywhere. It's like we always say this. It's 3 people you on the planet that you know regardless. Jamaicans, New Yorkers, and motherfuckers from New Orleans. You could be anywhere on the planet. Be like, New Orleans. Yeah. You heard me?
They know.
Little small little city of 500,000 population.
A little bit more now.
Well, probably after, you know, I ain't been home. I'm a little green, but you know, certain stuff. Look, I've been home. I ain't been home since Katrina, and but I'm a great actor too. So some people lose their accent completely.
You don't act.
And like I can talk like y'all if I want, but if I want to turn it on, I can consciously.
Yeah, but you talk like us. You can't hold it.
Yes, I could.
No, you can't.
I'm all right. Next 5 minutes, I'm gonna be a country boy. Watch, y'all watch. Y'all clock me. Like they say. Now, man, hold on, man. Let me tell you something, man.
That's Tennessee.
I'm Houston. I'm going H-Time. Acres home.
No.
44.
No.
Victory, Antoine.
No.
DeSoto.
No, man.
Because even when I was in Houston, I was in the hood. But you know, my mama from Houston, so that's my second home. So I got a rite of passage. I could literally claim my grandpa, my grandmother, my uncle, my mama, my cousins. We was like the only New Orleans cat that was in Acres home. I'm talking about the heart where the crackheads run through the alleys. You know Acres home. If you 44, anybody want to fact check me and say, who this nigga claiming Houston? Check the Lakers. I'm a Henry because my daddy was a Henry, but the Lakers. My grandpa was a big dog. My Uncle Floyd, my Uncle Tom Owen Lakey, OTL Properties. He's a quiet millionaire and still live in the worst house than me on purpose and got more money than anybody you may know.
That close on home still.
Like personally. No, I'm talking about Reverend B.J. Lewis.
Yeah, what is that?
Off of, not Little York, not Little York. It's off of, Little York. If you get off Little York, go left. You know you run into, it's close probably. Yeah. Studewood, that's another hood I'm embraced in. Shout out Big Theo, Suda Mine, Kinfolk. Now that's the first hood nigga I met in Houston, Kinfolk. I thought Houston was soft, and then Kinfolk came.
Damn.
But you know what happened? This was a long time ago. I was like a kid. When Friday came out.
Yeah, I get you saying.
I was 10 years old when Friday came out.
When he came out.
I made such an impression because we was in Houston when Friday dropped.
When he came out? I don't know.
95.
I was grown.
Yeah, 86. I was 10 years old. Yeah, that's how you know. Grown. I was born in 86, 95.
Yeah, I was grown.
So you know, right. So I was the kid, right? But you couldn't get in the movies as a youngster. But I'm down there smoking weed, thugging that when I was, New Orleans breed young savages. Not saying nobody else do. I'm just speaking from where I'm from. And this when I learned that boy, it's real niggas everywhere. You feel me? Kinfolk. I met a lot of real niggas since, but he was the first one. Because if you never been out of New Orleans, you think New Orleans is we the cream of the crop. Now we outnumbered and everything. Texas is destroyed if they come together. But anyways, just from a number standpoint, not from a heart standpoint. Let me be clear about that, Texas. But Friday, this is a monumental moment in my life.
True.
Man, I was down there. I was a 10-year-old, and they like, this dude cannot be 10. I was rapping everything, freestyling, like on some Nas level type shit. Like, who is this kid? And he bought it. So it came down to getting into Friday, and the lady at the desk tried to do her job. You know what Ken Folk did? He said, "This my little nigga, he with me." And I ain't even had to pay.
That's good.
He bullied me in that bitch. Friday was so good, we went and seen it twice. The
Yeah.
same night.
Yeah.
I'll never forget that night. Houston, Texas, that shit was that good. We said we going to. I saw Friday twice, back to back, when it came out in '95. That's my, like, but that I remember that day so vividly because of Friday, and also like I remember realizing it's real niggas everywhere. Cause Kinfolk was just a Houston nigga that could go to New Orleans. If he could have a New Orleans accent, he that. Like hood, like slap the fuck out your pistol toting where the weed at, where the hoes at. Everybody who was a square knew not to play, and he embraced me because he real record, because I was on that time then. He was, I like this little, and he took me under his wing. So every time I would come down for Christmas, because we would come every Christmas, every Thanksgiving to Houston. About 4 weeks out the year, every year of my life, we was in Houston. And Ken Folk would send for me when I'm down there. I was in Studiowood, in the hood. He would send. Shout out Ken Folk, that was my, yeah. So I always was kind of like, at that time at least, every time I went to a new city, people be like, how you in this old neighborhood? Don't you know where you at? Of course I know where I'm at. And I'm good where I'm at. Because, yeah, I'm really like that. But I was always respectful as a youngster. I understood the principles of respect, how to, when you in another man's territory, you know, the prison rules, you know. Everybody ain't been in prison, but if you know the rules, it's respect yourself and everything around you. Yeah. Because one thing I learned about respect, you may not respect nothing in this world. Your ass go to jail, you will respect. It ain't no if, maybe, might, pop, you will respect or die. That's the circumstances in prison. So when you brought up in these environments, respect takes on a different life. That's why I'm triggered by disrespect. Like some people be like, when I get upset, they be like, man, it's not that serious. Like, maybe not to you, but I'm triggered by disrespect because I come from an era where the slightest disrespect let unchecked meant you a bitch ass nigga. What you gonna do?
Yeah.
Literally. And I'm pretty sure it was worse in your era because I'm younger than you. Respect was everything. For respect for your parents. Like my brothers would chastise me if I disrespect my mother. Like, you know how we want to be, and mama, boy. That's my mom. They wouldn't say nothing until I go off on mom. Man, you ain't talking. I mean, one time I felt bad enough to get close to my mama, like, as if I was gonna hit her. That's when I found out my big brother was the big brother.
Yeah.
I said, that boy said, you ever think you're gonna hit my mama? Like, so I learned respect at a young age, like, you know, or just holding other people dope and coming, nigga, don't you ever hold another nigga dope. You ain't no, you my little brother. Like, you ain't finna let no nigga, you carry our name. So I'm like, oh, respect is a big deal. So that's why I'm so triggered by disrespect. But that's why I'm so, you know, since you've been knowing me, I'm very respectful. Like, I'm overly respectful. Like, to make sure, like, because if somebody disrespecting me, I know you disrespecting me. So it's okay to beat the fuck out you now because I know that I did everything impossible to give you respect as a man or woman, black or white, whatever you is.
That's true.
So I may seem crazy once I'm there, but tell them about, you know, the minutes leading up. Like, you antagonized and I beat the fuck out you. But, you know, yeah, that's just my small little history on Houston. But, you know.
Let me shoot some at you. Mm-hmm. You said 95. How old you was in 95?
I was 10 years old.
9.
Going on 11.
Okay, 9.
Because I got a late birthday, November.
True. Now, while he was 10 in 95, I got something to throw at everybody. If they best.
Yeah, this our shit. We do what we want. That's the beauty of being your own boss. Pop your shit.
I got you.
And for the record, he my co-host, not my guest.
Check this out. In 95, I was just actually, I was married in 95. I was married in 94, actually.
So you was a simp that early.
Oh, no.
I'm fucking with that. I wanted to see if he get rattled.
Oh, no, they never rattled me.
Nah, he ain't never been a simp. That's my dog.
In 1994, October 27, 1994.
That's the Slim era.
Guess what? That's right.
If you was off the porch, you was a gangster.
October 27, 1994, I had my junior.
3 days before Halloween.
That's correct.
It was spooky hours.
Oh, yeah. So, in 95.
You talking about Junior with the 550?
That's correct. My son.
It makes sense now.
Mm-hmm. Like I said, what I did was, though, I was on the street a little while, which everybody do know. But, like I said, the thing about it is I had to choose, I had to make a choice what I was going to do. I was in a split decision. The split decision I was in was finish high school, having this kid, what I'm going to do about this woman that's having my kid. Yo, it sounds foul, but you know what I did, though? I ended up marrying a woman.
So you saying you married her because you had a kid, or you loved,
No,
or you didn't?
I married that woman enough because I loved her enough
Okay.
to even get her pregnant.
I
So
wanted
guess
to
what?
establish that.
I married her enough just because. Guess what? That was one that I
I raw
had to
dog
do.
there, and I laid up in there.
No, I did what I did. But the thing about it is,
Oh, let me stop. Were you in love at the altar?
correct. I
Okay,
was
all right.
correct. I
There
was
we go.
correct.
So give her a proper flowers.
I'm gonna give her all the flowers. I done gave her all the flowers. I'm gonna give her.
Yeah, cause she gonna watch this, and she
I-
like,
it
that
don't
nigga
matter.
bullshit if you ain't tell the
Nah,
right
nah,
story.
she know I
gonna
ain't
be
shit.
all in the comment. He bullshit.
Let me tell you. Let me tell you something though. Let me tell you something. What's facts about it?
Okay.
What's a fact about it? She know one thing. I'm not BSing about it. Cause guess what? I don't have no outside kids. All my kids came from my wife.
Wait a minute. You serious?
Correct, sir.
I never knew that.
I know. A lot of people don't know that. Because a lot of people call me a hoe.
That was
and
intentional.
I do this.
You intentionally.
And I do that.
Even me.
Okay. But the thing about it is, though, me and her was married like 9 years, 363 days.
This nigga said it like it was a prison sentence.
It's not, no.
Only niggas from jail remember them exact days.
But guess what?
God damn, nigga.
That right there is a dice interest.
What is it? Say the name, say the number again.
9 years and 363 days.
And how many hours a minute?
Hey, 4 hours and 5 minutes. I counted. I sure did. I counted it. So you get mad if you want. You don't want. It don't matter. But guess what?
We
I
gave
counted.
your flowers though, so
That's correct. And I still give her flowers today. Because guess she ain't no baby mama. She's my mother's children.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's the one thing I do with my.
And
I slip and say baby mama, but as much as I can't stand Brittany sometimes,
But see,
she a real mother.
yeah, but that's
I
the-
never
but
take
the-
that
but the
away
only-
from
The only difference
I
is
never take that away from.
The only difference is though. This the only difference is. People say, "Oh, I say baby mama." Da, da. Only difference is, I took marriage serious. That's why. I was going to high school
What are you implying?
and married and job.
But what are you implying when you?
What I'm implying
took it
is-
serious? She didn't take it serious.
Oh no, some people take it serious, some people don't.
No, I'm talking about your situation.
Oh no, that's what I'm saying. Some people take it serious, some people don't. I'm not with her now, so what you think?
So it was her who didn't take it serious.
What you mean?
That's what I was trying to
I'm
get
not
at.
with
You
her
said
now.
you took it serious.
But I'm not with her now.
That's the implication.
No, it's not okay. It's the truth.
This is drinks and conversation.
But it's the truth.
I know, but say the truth in its truest form.
That's the
Don't
truth
be
of it.
subliminal.
I'm not subliminal. I'm telling you the story.
All right, I'm talking to. I'm
Because-
cutting them
because
off.
guess-
I'm cutting you off.
No,
my bad.
because guess what? Everybody know one thing about me. Everybody know that a lot of people don't know. They may know, they may not. But what everybody do know is, I took care of my kids.
And you got a lot of cars.
And I took care of my kids regardless of them. I got a lot of kids and a lot of cars.
This
So-
motherfucker got more
But
cars.
guess
than I
what
got
though?
toes.
No, guess what? I got the same amount of cars I got kids. I got 4.
I gotta count it.
I got 4.
That we know. That we know
I got
about.
4.
That we know
I
about.
have 4.
That we know. Nigga, I know you.
I have 4.
This go back to that I could never one up this motherfucker.
No, he can one up. He done.
Nah, I'm
that.
telling your business on here. Fuck that. Y'all, he Mr. Modest Sam. Imagine being the neighbor trying to one up a nigga who look like he ain't got, he dressed like this because he want to. So, I'm Mr. Fly.
Everybody know I ain't never been fly.
Man, this month, I've been living with
Everybody
you. We done lost count at about 12 years, right? 12 plus years.
12.
So,
Everybody know.
in
everybody
12
know
years
I'm
of
big as a
me
t-shirt.
being this guy's neighbor, I lost count of cars that he had at 56.
Well, you know.
And at that number,
So,
that's
yeah.
over 2 cars for every 12 years. The average person have 1 car, 6, 7.
I do too.
You have. No, you don't. You're lying.
I don't drive.
You're
no more.
lying. I know. You're
have
lying.
one car I
You got
drive.
so many cars, people driving your shit. The Suburban's still yours. I see it all the time. I'll be like, look at the Suburban.
I don't even know about that.
Exactly. You had the Acura. You had the Ford Fusion. You sold me the Avalanche. You got a 96 Impala. You got the Deuce and a Quarter. You just bought the Chevy truck. You got the, what else the fuck? You got an Impala you just fixed.
Everybody know
That's
about
current.
that. Does everybody know about that?
What I'm missing? You had another black Impala, the Caprice.
No, that was a that was a black. Impala.
Yeah, I know what I'm talking about. The Caprice, the box one.
Yeah,
Not the box round box.
yeah. That was the 85.
Like I said, he sold me the Avalanche. He sold me a couple cars. Matter of fact, I'm trying to buy that one out there now, but with that, we'll talk about that another day. You
I
know,
forgot about them cars.
yeah, I know. That's what you're lying. That's why I say you're lying, motherfucker.
Remind me.
Yeah. You done had an average of 2 to 3 cars a year in 12 years. I stopped at 56. Yes.
Let me see.
Yes.
At 300. Yeah.
Yeah, and I ain't even mentioned that one. So that's an extra one. What I miss?
It's been a lot of cars. There's been a few cars, huh?
You got rid of the Fusion, the Acura, the Suburban,
They really
the Avalanche that I had bought.
That Sierra. I had a Sierra.
You got the Deuce and a Quarter. That's your baby. That's the one. That's the only car he never let me drive. He let me drive
Sierra.
any car but that Deuce and a Quarter. If y'all don't know, what is it? 72,
73.
73. Yeah, it's a classic.
Yeah.
I knew it was a classic when my uncle pulled up. He like, who isn't that dude in the Quarter?
Like I say, shout out to my boy Cool Bang on that.
He's
Cool Bang
like, no,
got
my
it.
uncle
Yeah.
recognized that car. Like, who got that?
Yeah,
I said,
yeah.
damn, Sam, that motherfucker.
That's a hard time
I
convertible.
was quietly jealous. Like, God damn, you made him right.
Yeah, that's a hard time convertible though.
I ain't literally jealous of my boy. But imagine trying to one up a nigga who ain't trying to run up you. But you know, it's levels. Man, in all seriousness, man, I learned a lot, you know, just by I'm so blessed to be able to have, share the same space with a guy with so much wisdom and information and contacts, because pretty much over the years, his contacts is pretty much my contacts if I need them. Even if I don't know you. You could be looking at this right now, and I don't know you from Adam from Eve, but you know your alliance is to him. And if I ask for it, you got to do it. That's how locked in we is. So, you know what I'm saying? It's a blessing to be able to study around humble greatness, if that makes sense. You the most humble, greatest guy I ever met, like, because you never did anything to flex. You just be doing you. Like, I never seen you fresh, but everything else around you is like elite. This type of motherfucker have 7 iPods and don't know where they at.
Nah,
Apple, I'm talking about shit that you be wanting bad. He just got laying around.
Didn't I give it to you?
A couple things. I got the track. All right.
Yeah,
He gave me this, y'all. Like, not buy, because he believed in my content. He like, I believe in you, brother and little brother. My master clippers that I cut my hair, y'all see that? He saw when I took it serious, he gave me a pair of Andes Master. Not sold them to me, gave it to me. Even the Avalanche, he gave it to me on the muscle. I paid it down, and he trusted me. To my credit, I paid it down. But I got a feeling even if I didn't, it still was mine.
Something like that.
He entrusted me that, man. It's a good brother, man. Like, it's a good brother. I just told him because, that meant a lot to me. Because that was a pivotal time in my life. And
think about it is you trying with
ain't
your daughter.
nobody else would have did.
Like-
Nigga, that fucking
like-
bitch, that
like
Avalanche was A1.
Like you travel with your daughter, you take her to wrestling matches and shit.
Yeah.
Some
remember
shit
that?
I want to go to.
You
but
remember
he
that?
never took me, he never asked, but I like wrestling too, but he ain't never took me. He took his daughter to wrestling match. I'm gonna tell you what else he did he took her everywhere he wanted to go.
In that truck.
Anywhere. If she wanted to go down south, guess what? He filled it up, he left.
Don't forget about the women now.
The only thing he had problem with, he had problem with the radio freezing because the air conditioner
It was
froze.
too cold. It was too cold.
The air conditioner froze.
Like, in a good way.
Hey,
And then he had the pipes on it, so when you crank it, that bit, whoop, 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 with that vortex. I had the vortex engine.
Guess what? I see that truck.
And matter of fact, I gave that car. I basically gave it to the Bayon.
Hey, I was mad with you.
I know. I was mad with my goddamn self because I seen an old boy in it. What's
Billy?
Billy? I said that nigga. Well, now I won't call him.
Police
officer. He was in my truck. I mean, it was his, but if he only knew how he got that.
Yeah. He knows mine.
But as a man, I gave it to Bayon because I didn't keep my word on what I said.
I told you what I told you.
And I said, you know what? Just to make it right, you can have the truck.
But what I said though.
That's yours.
But what I told you.
You was mad at me.
No, I told you if you couldn't get it, call me.
Yeah, I fucked that all
and
up.
I give it back to you.
But I had fucked up so bad with B-Lo too.
No,
so where as a man, I couldn't fix what I did, but I made it right.
Yeah, but see, that was saying
I'm like, take the truck.
He still would have helped you out.
I was naive to that at the time.
Yeah, but that's why
my principles took over.
Yeah, but that's why I told you all the time. Don't do impulsive. Just calm yourself down.
Yeah.
Do what you gotta do, man. Wise. Don't matter if you ain't got no money. Guess what? We'll figure it out, right?
Yeah, you always told me.
That's how it works.
I've grown a lot since.
But that's how it works.
Yeah, that's probably about
you figured out. I figured out.
What, about 8 years ago? Yeah.
Cause he
raised me as I was grown. Ain't that a bitch?
Yeah, no. You just figured it out.
Nah, man.
You figured it out.
When you watching greatness, man, cause the stuff I start finding out about you, I'm like, how many times I came to you like, why you ain't tell me? You be like, cause you say some old slick Sam shit.
You didn't ask, so why should I tell you? You didn't ask.
I said I'm round the goat. No. I'm going when I first started out, I used to go every which way, but right next door before I knew he was the GOAT. And if you know, you know. If you know, you know. I can't get into that, but if you know, you know. But look at it like this. This dude look at me like a brother. Sometimes I think like a son. You know what I'm saying? Because just how I,
look, he 30-something, my son 30-something.
Right, I have a particular demeanor.
Yeah.
But he may see that I see him as a brother, OG, more brother, because brother is serious to me because my 2 older brothers, I love them dearly. So when I call another guy my brother, pause, that ain't my biological brothers, that's saying something. Because my brothers is the A1, you couldn't find a close-knitted group of brothers, like people, other brothers envy me and my brother's relationship because you can't crack that armor. That's a brotherhood. So if I call you brother, that's just like Duck. I might call you my partner. I might say that's Woody over there, that's my little homie. But when I say that my brother and I emphasize it, that's putting you in a different, that's me, that means like I stop anything I'm doing if you need me. Yeah. Even if it's inconvenient for me. Cause it ain't, I don't remember this dude telling me no one time. And if he told me no, it wasn't because it was no. It was maybe timing and then he would always do something to make it right or like I wish I could have. Like, damn, I wasn't even tripping on it like that, Sam. But he'll always come remember that. I'll be like, damn, I forgot about that. Damn, he'll make it right. I'll be like, damn, I ain't. You like, God damn, he just gonna keep like, you sure?
Yeah, and then go back in the house.
Yeah, man, but
like I do. Love my house.
But we just talking about us. Let's tackle a topic if we can. I heard you missing Mississippi earlier. Do you got history in Mississippi?
Besides
physical?
Family.
Physical?
Yeah, not really. But besides family, I go to a blind rehab school out there in Mississippi.
You can't explain why?
That's because I have retinitis pigmentosa.
Mm-hmm.
That's an eye disease that kills your peripheral vision, and it gives you like light sensitive.
So they like killing blindness. You. They like killing you right there.
Like night blindness. I know the mask a lot of that.
Yeah.
But you have a lot of night blindness, peripheral vision leave. But they like I said, they say it's hereditary, but it's not. If you have you got knowledge of it out there, just know one thing: it's not hereditary. It's something that you can get. I got it in the military. I don't know how, but I did get it. But it's a thing of I went from the Marine Corps to the Army, So you can, like I said, people can call you disabled or whatever.
Did you actually face
Mhm.
combat?
Yeah. I went
Can I talk about
9/11. I ain't gonna really talk about it, but I went in 9/11.
Well, as much as you can.
Yeah, I'm just gonna tell you, I went in 9/11, which I did. I went 9/11 stuff.
Well,
I
and for
did
the record,
the
thank you
first
for your
start of it,
service.
first stream of it. I went first stream of it. I was at Northwestern actually when I got called back to the military. I was it was in '01.
Did you know you was gonna get the call when you seen them plane run into that building?
No, I didn't really see the planes run to the building until they
But
were
I'm
showing
saying,
on TV.
being how
then.
you in the military, it's
Yeah.
kind of like that's kind of
Yeah, because I got
y'all. It's
yeah.
time to buckle up.
because I have
And George Bush was in the office then.
Yeah, because I actually got a special access code and everything like that because of what I did in the military and stuff. I cooked in the military, but I did a lot more things because I was on a weapons battalion. Actually, I was stationed on a weapons battalion, so I have a lot more skills than
What does that entail?
the most thing, huh?
What does weapons battalion entail? Like, be more specific. What was your job?
Everything.
You clearly you messing with weapons, but in what way?
Everything. Like I said, it's like my MOS was cook.
What
I
is
was
the
a
MOS?
cook.
Everybody don't know.
That's job.
Okay.
Most everybody know that. That's
this is social media. People cluck.
Trust me, they know. They
not everybody.
Trust me, they look it up.
Be surprised.
They look it up.
On the motherfuckers you know about it, no. But my bad. Go ahead. About getting trouble.
Believe one thing. They are. It's like I cooked in the military. I actually cooked. I did chief cook. I did chief messman. I did like that. And so in the real world, that's like cooking manager. I managed the whole mess hall. I did I cooked for 4,500 people 3 times a day, maybe 6,000 3 times a day.
4,500.
Mm-hmm. I actually saw
That's
people.
That's like 12 family reunions in one.
Yeah, I actually saw people that actually were that's here now that came through, and a lot of people I know that actually came through, females and males, that came through in the Marine Corps boot camp. They made it, then they didn't make it, but at the same time, I fed them, I've sown them. I saw Riddick Bowe when he was actually in
Riddick Bowe.
Yeah, when he was in Paris Island.
Man, there's a lot of youngsters that ain't gonna recognize that.
No.
But that's a legend. I fought with Riddick Bowe on, remember the boxing game?
Correct.
He was like a special character.
He actually the only one that actually beat Tyson.
Yeah.
Kind of sort of.
Riddick Bowe before Buster.
Like I said, kind of sort of.
Well, after Buster rather.
Yeah, kind of. I say kind of sort of.
Because Buster knocked.
He ain't recognized that either, but Tyson is Tyson. Yeah. I'll respect the Tyson.
Tyson fell off when Tyson was Tyson, and I still wouldn't fuck with Tyson.
No.
Now my natural ego would.
No, but my ego wouldn't fuck with him because the thing about it, guess what?
I'm stupid like that though.
No, I ain't. Tyson's Tyson.
You right. I'm talking shit. You right. I wouldn't fuck with Tyson. I'm gonna curl up like a little scared ass pit bull.
What's that thing called? That movie?
Hangover.
Tyson Hangover with a tiger.
The tiger.
And that was a real tiger.
Yeah, I know.
But that's the real Tyson.
Yeah.
I went to Vegas, actually.
Tyson is off if you watch his interview.
I'd have been to Vegas I don't know how many times, but
like he one of them motherfuckers that don't make sense until he makes sense.
Correct.
You gotta really hear him like, where is he going? And then he'll go there. You be like,
sound like me. Shit. I don't make sense. I make sense.
You be like, you gotta take psychedelics, man, and to get you somewhere.
Correct.
Tell me take mushrooms.
Correct.
You don't knock it till you try it.
Look, do you eat them or you swallow them? Right.
Kind of like Drake said, I don't take psychedelics because I don't want to unpack.
Correct.
Because it's gonna bring out the truth.
Sure will. One way or another.
Payolos. What they call what they call them in the mob?
Oh, you talking about?
It's the same thing, but they call payola, peso.
Yeah,
it's something P.
Mm-hmm.
But y'all, I'm close enough. Shit.
I don't want food Italian because I got Italian brother-in-law.
Oh, that's cool. I like Chris. I know my lead man is Italian. I love him. Shout out Chris Leone.
Yeah,
I rock with the
Italian. That's why I say I don't fool with that.
Yeah, I'm talking about real good brother.
Yeah, but see anybody else? I don't see nobody Italian because guess what?
Brother.
You don't know what a disrespect or respect.
Oh, okay. I'm not into that. But
yeah, but that's how technical it gets.
I don't even know how to distinguish.
Correct.
The difference.
That's why I don't fool with it.
When I do, the ones I've met, they all right with me.
Correct. But that's why I said I don't fool
At
with
least
it.
on the surface.
I don't fool with it too much because I be like a lot.
Well,
of
you
people,
may have your reasons though. Y'all may have personal encounters.
it's just the thing of the
Situations.
respect and disrespect issue because a lot of people out here now they take stuff so disrespectfully to where you can't even look at them wrong.
Yeah, that's with the women.
You no matter of fact,
You compliment a woman nowadays, you're a predator.
No, you compliment the women nowadays, you'll run them off.
Or that too.
You will run them
Or
off.
both.
Let me tell you something. I'm gonna give you some facts about something. Let me tell you. You can do whatever you want. You can give a woman this. You can give her money. You can give her your profile. You can give her your resume. You can have the best resume in the world. Guess what? They still like the bad guy.
Oh my God. Hold on.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
You got a round of applause. That. Keep going.
Nah, check this
that
out.
was a jewel.
Check this out. Look at that. I gave one my resume, gave him this, gave him that. And one thing about it is, I'm not a bragger. I'm not no big throw out there. I got a little bread. I got a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
But at the same time, guess what? I'm still by myself. I'm single right now. Figure that one out. Okay? I don't do this. I don't do that. I'm a Mason. I do for the public. I do for the people.
You just
I do for the
admitted
kids.
that on camera that you're amazing?
Yeah.
Well, let's go there now then.
I'll go there.
All
I'm a
right.
Toronto too.
All right.
I'm a 32nd degree Mason. Matter of fact.
I didn't know that was cool to talk about like that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's what you talking
I'm gonna
about.
talk about it as much as you can.
In
regards to that.
But guess what though? I do things for people homeless. I do, and I don't do them because I'm supposed to do it. I do it because it's natural to do. I'm nice because it's naturally nice. I'm not even the type to tell you what I did for people.
I can attest to that. I can attest.
You know
to
what I'm
that.
saying?
I can attest. You're naturally
But
a
yeah,
good
but you know what's crazy? What's crazy is, and I'm gonna say this here, and I'm gonna say it because I never do say it. I deal with so many fucking people out here in this world, to where I sit at home sometimes. Hell, I think I'm wrong. I think I'm going to hell because I'm doing for them.
Whoa, back up.
Yeah,
I never heard that in my life before.
you never heard. You know why?
We got no wait.
That's crazy.
We gotta slice that. If we was editing, we call that a split slice. Let's focus on that part. I never heard that quote. You just said, sometimes I feel like I'm going to hell for doing for others.
Yeah. You know why? People don't appreciate you so much on what you're doing that you underappreciate it. I don't, people be like, oh, you do this because you think you're going to get a blessing. What? Why would you tell me that? I'm just doing this because it's supposed to be done.
Oh, I see where you land.
I'm doing it because a man's
I
supposed
could
to do it.
relate to that.
Correct.
I'm sorry, babe. I gotta say, my old lady just said it to me earlier. Nah, because you gonna throw it in my face. I try to bless her game, and her first thing was nope, because you gonna throw it in my face.
Bruh,
What?
It's even worse. I don't even throw it in their face.
I'm not finna apologize for doing
Doing
a
the
favor.
right thing.
On the right.
Because a man's supposed to do it.
I see a problem, I fix the problem.
But that's what a man's supposed to do.
If I throw it in your face, it's probably because you're ungrateful.
Yeah, but the thing about it is, guess what? I don't even throw it in their face.
I ain't that strong yet.
You know what I do
I ain't
then
got
at
that
night?
strong yet.
Tim tell do that.
I
at
throw it
night.
in the motherfucker face, they play with me.
Let me tell you what I do then at night. I'm gonna admit it to you because me and you always talk.
You admitting to the world right now.
I don't care about that, but the thing about it is,
I'm reminding you, we drinking and
it's
kicking.
I ain't worried about
It's
that.
worldwide, and I'm posting.
Hey, this Long Island, Maggio.
So we just
Okay.
gave Maggio a shout out.
You know what I'm saying?
Shout out Maggio.
Because guess what? They'll never know what I'm drinking this thing.
You just
But
told 'em.
it don't matter. I could be lying.
Long.
Right? Okay. Now,
Pop your shit.
Because guess what? You see Duce sitting here.
I stand.
I'm doing what it
corrected.
say.
Pop your shit.
Okay. But check it out. Let me tell you, you show how this work. I do this Mason shit this every day. I've been doing this thing for 21 years. 21 years I've been doing
Give
it.
me a year, or specifically when you started.
I started in 2005.
So that's like
Okay.
that's like the
That's my start date.
Mike Jones era.
My born date.
Spree wheel, spinning tires.
Not
era.
really,
I
but just-
remember because I was graduating high school around that time.
05. Okay. But
Rims was still spinning then.
But check it out. Okay.
Lil Wayne was on the rise.
Yeah, check it
That's
out.
the greatest.
I got out of high school in 2004. Okay?
Say it a little different, because that sounded a little
I got out of hair school.
Barber school.
Barber stylist.
Yeah.
I got rid of barber stylist.
Yeah,
I could do perm retakes. I could do coloring. I can do tapers. I can do everything.
So you know about Chi and all that.
That's
all
right.
them products and
That's right.
Poppy like that. You know Poppy?
That's right.
My baby mama cousin.
My boy.
Shout out Poppy.
Like my boy Andrew Burton.
Andrew Burton, that name sound familiar.
Yeah, that's right. Lee Burton. Andrew Lee Burton.
It sound familiar. I swear it does.
That's one of the number one barbers that used to be around here. Because
Give me his shop.
he the one told me.
Even over KT.
Yeah, pretty much.
Kerry K.
Yeah.
I know my dog
right.
is to take a fall from great, but KT.
This the guy that told me to go to barber school.
Yeah.
He go to barber school
KT,
in
raw.
Alexander Academy School. That's why I went.
Right.
I went there, graduated, everything else. But anyway, what I'm trying to tell you, even back then, before I was even just say adult wise, I give my last dollar to a person. Wouldn't tell them. Wouldn't say
The
nothing.
cat out the bag, y'all. He done brought the cigarettes.
Wouldn't say nothing.
No, I'm talking about the
Yeah,
I
wouldn't
don't
say
even smoke
nothing.
on camera.
I wouldn't even beg for it back just because they say, oh, I needed it. Okay. I do that for average everyday dude. Now what I do for a woman, I break it down to where if she say she want it,
You want me to tell you?
oh, wait, don't tell you. If she say she want it, I make sure she got it. I make sure she have it after that.
Look,
I make sure everything happens.
I'm gonna let you finish, but I don't watch this man give a woman he not dealing with a car that of his until she get right. And for the life of me, I'm like, why? But this just explains.
That's hard.
This just explains
That's
that,
hard, my
like,
nigga.
cause I always like, what the? It wasn't about being no trick, no simp.
Nope.
That's just his heart. So like, it's the difference between being a fool and living your purpose.
But you gotta realize
But
something.
continue.
But you gotta realize something. Now you said a point. Now you say about being a fool, but you guess what? 9 times these women I hear say I'm a fool for doing it. But guess what though? If I do it for them, am I a fool?
Hell no, they taking that shit
That's correct.
to the bank.
And if I do it for a Negro out here, guess what? I'm still being. You got to be a fool for letting car ride around in your car. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I done got that before too.
Little
did
but
I
listen,
know,
listen what I'm saying. Listen to the facts. These
Call
facts.
it a
What I'm telling you.
goddamn flock.
Listen what I'm facts.
Son of a
Listen to the
bitch.
facts.
Why you made me know aware of that?
Well, listen to the facts though.
I don't like facts.
You
when they
know,
work
you
against
know,
me.
you know. Like I know, I did what? I let you take my
Man,
car
you done done.
for over a week
Man,
or
this
so.
nigga done so
It
much
did
for
what?
me to where it's
And
like
sat at home, didn't it?
we don't even count favors no more.
But the other thing about it, I've sat at home and let you ride all you
Absolutely,
want, right?
that's a fact.
I left you
Except
the
that
keys.
deuce in the quarter.
No, they ain't gonna happen.
Except the deuce in the
That
quarter.
ain't gonna happen.
Let me put that on the record.
That ain't
That
gonna
white deuce, that
That ain't gonna
Electra,
happen. That ain't gonna happen.
but every other car,
Mm-hmm.
I got full access. All I gotta do is ask.
But the point of it is,
Sometimes I don't even gotta ask. I
see,
just
point of it is, it's like this. What people don't know about me is, I got a big heart. I pass out to everybody that I always fool with, if I fool with you. But don't think at one time I don't know you talk about me, because I don't care if you talk about me or not, because this man above got me. Whatever I lend out, whatever I give out, he gonna bring it back fourfold, no matter what. So whatever you think, it don't matter what you think. It's about what I pray for every night. I cry when I go home sometimes, because guess why? Because I tell myself, hey, I'm about the biggest fool ever to let my shit go like this here, and then I'm just sitting here, you know. But guess what I feel at the end of the day, though? That don't matter to me.
that's why he gave me that loyalty song the other day.
That's right.
Can I share a story to
Loyalty is
lend to
cosmo.
what you're saying, to give like people a, since you can't talk about, or you I ain't gonna say you can't, you rather not. So I'll take.
I don't talk about it.
So you mind if I share I had one
Go ahead.
experience where it could have went wrong, and
Yeah.
it was 99% my fault.
But that's okay.
I spare the details, but I'll give you. Okay, so there's a time where something happened where I was dead ass wrong. And my brother, in my mind, he checked me.
Oh,
but
Lord.
he really, not in hindsight, obviously. In hindsight, he didn't check me. He just approached me as a brother. And my guilt lent to me responding aggressively. This is the first guy ever that I got aggressive with, and not one time did he raise his voice. Not one time did he respond in kind. Matter of fact, he was like, calm down. It ain't that serious, bro.
It's not.
And I mentioned this story because it was a pivotal moment in my life.
Yeah.
Because I was embarrassed. Because I lied initially.
But what I told you, just
I
tell
lied,
me the
and
truth,
then
right?
what I did, right? I came like a day after and looked you right in your eye.
But I told you, just tell me the
and
truth.
I said, I'm
It's
bitch
okay.
ass nigga.
But it's okay.
You
I
got
told
me
you
down bad.
But I said what I said. You not that.
Yeah.
You not that.
That's the day I learned he was. It might sound crazy because I don't want to give y'all the context because it'll be exposed to some things that don't need to be exposed.
No, but the thing about what all I told you though,
this brother,
is the truth.
I'm talking about. I bucked on him like what's happening type shit.
But
and he never.
Kept walking.
I'm talking about his level stayed so goddamn. I didn't know how to respond.
But I told you.
And it turned to shame.
But I told you.
And shame led me to his front door knocking. I didn't even call him that day. I knocked. Came in as a man. And I said, I'm sorry, my brother. You got me. I lied to you. You had me. I was embarrassed. I was ashamed that you called me out on some shit I did.
But the thing about it, people don't know.
And never held it against me in a way where I couldn't come back.
But you gotta realize something. You know, people don't know about that.
To your kindness.
What people don't know about that is, that's love. That's not.
Yeah, I felt that.
That's today. Not.
I said
friction.
That's when you became my brother.
But you remember I told you day one.
That's when you became my brother.
neighbor.
That's when you became my brother.
I know, but I'm saying I told you day one though. You my neighbor. I gotta trust you, and I gotta make sure you straight. You make sure I'm straight. When I leave here. If I don't know, I leave here 2-3 months at a time.
Mm-hmm. And we watch each other houses and shit.
And I make sure he got access to a car.
Everything.
And make sure he got access to anything that he need access to. But see, that's what people don't understand.
And I did some whole ass shit for the record. It was I'm admitting. You ain't gotta, nigga. I'm as a man, nigga. If a nigga would have did that to me, nigga, that's some bitch ass shit. But you handled that shit so professional. It taught me about me.
But that's the thing.
That was pivotal.
But that's what brothers do. Teach each other how to be men.
Like I changed ever since that day.
But that's what people teach by being men.
Yeah, I remember that moment.
That's how I made some motto.
He refused to get into it with me. Long story short, he refused to let my anger come between what we had built to that point.
But what I told you about the Mason motto, make good men better men.
Absolutely.
That's the thing about it. That's the big thing about it.
Motherfucker recruiting. It's cool though.
But at the same time, I don't use that on everybody. Which I do. I do. I use it on everybody because the thing about it is, I don't think I need to put my hands on nobody. I don't think I need to fight nobody. Because the point of it is, if we start sticking together as people, as black people, that we need to stick together instead of we around here killing each other, fighting each other over nothing. Because every time I turn around, we fighting over a woman, we fighting over a car, or we fighting over some dope. But guess what? That's the thing that we need to come together on. When we start coming together as real people and come together as men and women, and stop all that fighting each other and I'm gonna drag her down the road. Cause guess what? It's a 5 to 10 ratio right now.
We ain't gonna talk about why. I know where you're going. We ain't gonna talk about why.
No. It got 10 women compared to 5 men.
I know. I know. I read them, but that's dicey. But I told you for the.
Everybody that the women.
The righteous and conscious gonna catch it.
Yeah, but wait, all the women always think, this is a commodity. Baby, no, we a commodity right now.
It is like a commodity.
We a commodity,
ladies.
Right now.
For the record, while y'all talking about this independent shit, I'm gonna say that part at least
you can talk to independent
because he was being nice. But do you know the statistics read based on certain agendas that we have no problem with, for the record. To each his own. But according to the agenda and the statistics, for every one man, it's 10 women.
Correct.
And then I'll take it a step further. For that one man, no, for every 3 men, it's 10 women.
Correct.
And out of them 3, 2 of them could be both ways.
But guess what?
So that narrows it to 1.
But wait.
So your chances of having a
Wait,
husband
wait.
to yourself is 9 out of 10.
8.
8.
Actually 8.
Which is like an impossible expectation
But you know what's crazy
of
though?
men.
But well, you know what's crazy though? They'll choose them over you.
Exactly. That's why I'm a player. I got more pussy being a player than the square any day.
Yeah, but guess what?
I played into the game.
It ain't about being a square.
You're right. Well,
'Cause guess
the
what?
perception.
Guess what? They call me a square all the time.
Yeah, I thought you was one until I knew you wasn't.
Nah, I ain't never square.
Well, I know you're not now, but I ain't gonna. I thought that on initial contact about 13 years ago, that nigga weird.
I just don't. I don't say.
And then I start watching you because I'm interested in people that's weird.
Yeah, but understand one thing.
So I
though.
study.
But understand one thing.
And I
though.
studied you, man. I'm like, no, this nigga ain't weird.
You know,
this nigga calculated.
But you know what? Yes, exactly right. But you know what's crazy though? One thing about it is, you always see me by myself.
Absolutely.
You see me ride by myself.
Absolutely.
If you ain't with me,
Absolutely.
or
You don't let anybody in your house.
no,
You don't let anybody in your cars.
nah,
People don't come nowhere near your personal space.
unless they know me.
Right.
People that know me,
It's so bad I know who to raise my whiskers for and who not.
Yeah.
That's how much he don't fuck with people.
yeah,
Like he'll get a phone call like, hey, they got something. And he might be like, oh yeah, that's who that motherfucker? You know, that's how good I am with knowing
yeah.
who's supposed to and who not. And I could count on one hand. Well, outside your children,
Yeah,
just regular people.
yeah,
I could count on one hand the people that I don't flinch for.
yeah. But at the
That
same,
other hand,
yeah, but at the
you
same-
gonna get a call.
But at the same time,
And vice versa.
but at the same, you know what I'm saying?
But
It's
we the
vi- it's-
same.
it's-
We the
it's vice
same in
versa.
that regard.
Somebody come to your house
Like,
when
I
you
don't
gone.
recognize that motherfucker.
Somebody come to your house when you're gone. Guess what?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell you right now what they say. We cameraed up over here.
Yeah. All the way around. Every back, front,
back.
side.
Yeah,
so
that's
you could
it.
do it and inside.
You can do it.
Matter of fact, I prove it.
What's it? Look, what you say? You think you're gonna get away, but you
Yeah. Even if you come in this motherfucker,
Yeah.
it's gonna alert me. Now you could get
you
it.
Get away.
I'm insured, but just know your uncandid camera. Whatever happened to the goddamn chia pets?
They went out like
Chia.
Hey.
And I said I did the Is It Just Me the other day.
Look, they went. We went to Cabbage Patch Kids. They
I went to
left.
Is It Just, that's a good point. And then what happened to the Grey Poupon commercial?
You know
I
what
did the
happened
Is
to
It Just Me. I used to love those commercials. You notice how you don't see them
Hey, but you know
commercial
what
no
though?
more?
I'm gonna tell you
And
something.
Klondike bar.
Well, wait, I'm gonna tell you something. That is just me. I used to say that all the time. But see, people didn't understand why I would say
Don't
that.
try to steal my shine.
No. Oh no.
I made that shit
No,
famous.
listen, I'm
I made it
I'm
famous.
gonna tell you why. When I used to say, I'm gonna tell you why I said it. You tell me why you said
You
it.
used in the same context as me?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Go ahead.
The reason I used to say it is, I used to classify people.
Shit, we got to split these motherfuckers. We going.
I used to classify people though. Yeah, I just part of it.
No, I'm talking about the time.
Yeah. Well, I'm saying
I'm the producer.
But think about it. I say, is it just me? Because guess what? I knew it was just me. They knew they figured it out when I said it because I knew it was just me. I think like this.
Mhm.
They never thought like me because they can't think like me.